TSA agents say travelers are leaving more items behind more than ever. For example, they're leaving behind their pillows, their suitcases, even their laptops. But most importantly, travelers are forgetting to take out their dangerous weapons. It's been a big night for David Vitter as he secured a spot in the November 21st runoff against John Bel Edwards. Tonight he talked about his policy, he talked about education, healthcare, and the budget. Anytime the spillway is opened, local residents are affected. Many use this road for their daily commute, but once those bays are open, you can't access this road. Walking through the church, you can see how severe the damage really is. Take a look at this piano, completely destroyed. These pews, burnt. The only thing left salvageable would be the stained glass windows. The crew of Omega believes that with the help of Southeastern students, faculty, and staff, they will reach the numbers they need to roll for a 30th year. In one of his first outings as governor-elect, John Bel Edwards stopped at Southeastern's campus where he spoke to members of Hammond, Amite, and Ponchatoula's Chambers of Commerce. He spoke to a sold-out crowd of about 600 people where he talked about critical issues Louisiana is facing. The lunch crowd filled a Chaffalaya restaurant uptown as many customers heard the news about last night's armed robbery. It happened just after 10. About 15 customers and employees were inside, and the manager realized what was happening right before it went down.
He saw them through the window, suiting up, and very quickly ran to the door and locked it.
The manager then alerted customers as to what was going on.
He very calmly prepped everybody for an ugly inevitable.
The two men get in and rob the place at gunpoint. They got away with jewelry, wallets, and some cash. No one was injured.
They didn't get much, and they ran down the street.
We are going to find these people. We're going to put them in jail. We're going to bring them to justice.
Detectives in New Orleans are trying to figure out if the same robbers that robbed the Chaffalaya are the same men who robbed this uptown restaurant 1 month ago.
The fact that they were wearing hoodies, gloves, and masks, I think those are the similarities that we can speak to. Anything else, we're not ready to say it's connected.
The owner and general manager of Patois paid a visit to the neighbors today to offer their support.
I would hope that it's related because it'll make it easier for the police department to figure out who did it.
Chaffalaya owners say this is the first time anything like this has happened to their restaurant, a place of business that started the night packed with people and ended filled with cops.
Police were here immediately, and so my hat's off to the police. They were thorough. When they got here, the detectives were great. The cops were here on a moment's notice.
Reporting from Uptown, I'm Dominique Brogle. A brand new development could be coming to the Mandeville lakefront. Once the home of a pre-stressed concrete plant that helped develop the causeway, the 78-acre site is now owned by two doctors who hope to develop the area into Port Marini. Developers aim for a new urbanism style with the goal of everything being in close walking distance.
It is for the walkability concept, and I do believe that most residents will go with that, and the biking community will be large here. So that's really what it's planned for. You don't have to get in your car to go somewhere once you live in this community.
Current plans show the development will bring just over 150 various kinds of homes, 192 apartments and 80 townhouses and condos, plus a marina with 150 boat slips and 60,000 square feet of commercial and real estate space with a 120-room hotel. If the Port Marini development is approved, commuters of the causeway can expect to see big changes. For example, they would like to put a lighthouse right here behind me. But some people are opposed to the idea of such a massive development.
It's going to change the way of life here, and I think that's where most of the citizens are starting to realize, like, I don't think I want this. Like, everybody wanted some type of development, but now that they've got what's in front of them, they're starting to make the decision with all the information that this is just too much for this area. We can't handle this.
Some citizens worry about the influx of traffic, the number of people, and the changes that could occur in their school systems.
This isn't natural growth. You're only actually going to 3 different schools, elementary, one junior high, middle school, and then one high school that are every single one of them is extremely crowded already.
The Planning and Zoning Committee and the City Council are holding public hearings each month as they prepare to make a final decision.
If we can come to resolution with any and all of those challenges, then I'm more than likely to support it.
A date for the 5 City Council members to vote on the development has not been set. Until then, the public hearings will continue. For North Shore News, I'm Dominique Brogle. St. Tammany Parish is welcoming Uber, the new transportation service. In this report, I take a closer look at Uber and its potential benefits for parish residents. The Sims Memorial Library recently celebrated its 50th anniversary as a federal deposit library. In 1966, Congressman James H. Morrison sponsored the library's designation as a federal depository. After days of watching the Mississippi River rise, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers decided on January 10th to begin opening what would amount to 60% of the 350 bays of the Bonnie Carey Spillway. Opening the spillway keeps the river from reaching 17 feet, or its official flood stage.